Really important to be focused. Okay, let's go into the product presentation now. Marcus, tell me about the test drive.
Test drive, I mean...
What do we do before the test drive?
We're going to do a product presentation.
Okay.
Anyways, before I do that, I always pull the vehicle up to the front, facing the store, come inside, let the customers know that I have the vehicle pulled up front and that I want to take a few minutes, go over what's important to them. We'll walk around the car. I'll be leaving the lot with the vehicle first, with the customer in the passenger seat. That way I can get them familiar with the car as well as get them comfortable. About halfway through, we're going to switch on the test drive, but it's going to take about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, nailed it. So first thing, I want to reemphasize 3-minute walk around. It's not a 15-minute walk around, it's a 3-minute walk around. And what are we talking about? Hot buttons. From the guest sheet, what's most important features to them, right? Okay, like we're going to say, we're going to start at the top, we're going to go around, we're going to get the vehicle. Why do you think Marcus said he drives first? Taylor?
Well, the customers are driving a $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 machine that they
Yeah.
own. They're probably not going to be comfortable in it.
Exactly.
So when you drive first, it gives you time to build rapport, gives you time to show them all the bells and whistles that are important to them, and then when they're driving, they can try out all those features.
Perfect. Okay, well, I also want to tell you another important thing, is that people learn 3 different ways, okay? They have to experience this before they actually emotionally buy something, they have to go through this. I'll give you the first one, it's a visual. So it'll be like, show me that. Can I see this? Okay, yep, I get it. What's another one?
Here.
Audio. Can you repeat that over to me again? What did you just say? What's the third one? Kinesthetic. They actually have to experience it. They have to go through it. So when you're thinking about the product presentation, the test drive, what are we doing first? Now let me ask you a question. Some of you have known me a long time. Perry's known me many years. He's on the camera. Which one am I? Am I a video, audio, or kinesthetic? Taylor, what do you think? You've known me for a month.
Probably kinesthetic.
Kinesthetic. What do you think?
Kinesthetic.
How can you be sure?
You can't.
That's right. You never know. So that's why our process is designed to walk people through all 3. We want them to experience all 3 at a really high level. Visual, audio, kinesthetic. That's why we drive first. When are we going to be doing the talking? When we're driving. What if he's an audio? I'm going to be saying, hey, listen, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through a few things. I'm going to drive first. I want you to really relax, get to know the vehicle. I'm going to drive first. And Marcus is going to be doing the talking, right? And when he switches off, he's going to tell the customer, he's going to say, hey, listen, I want you to experience the vehicle now. I'm going to stay quiet. Please feel free to answer any, ask me any questions. But now we want to take him into the feel of it. So, but the whole process, our sales process is designed to walk people through all 3. So that when you get to the point and you get at the end of the test drive, and the $1 million question, Ryan, do you know what we ask them at the end of the test drive? Now, I know you're in finance office and haven't been with us a long time, but you know what our process is, what we want them to do at the end of the test drive?
You want to ask for their business?
Right. Do you know how we do it here? Has anyone shown you?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Do you know?
Yep, 1 to 10 question.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the vehicle? 10 being the highest.
And if they say 9, how can I make it a 10?
Okay. Wow, 9's a really high number.
Okay, 8, 6.
No, but hear me out. 9's a really high number.
That's what you see.
What would make it a 10?
Yeah.
What do you think most people are going to say to you, and what would make it a 10?
Price.
Right.
Price. Numbers are the easiest part of my job. Why don't we go ahead and get the numbers, and you'll be really happy. Now, I want you to think about this. If you get someone to commit, give it a 9, and commit to buying the vehicle, other than the numbers, that's a pretty good buying signal. Would you not agree? So we got to make sure, guys, we're asking on a scale of 1 to 10 every time. Now, if it's not an 8 or a 9, there's a problem.
Wrong car.
It's the wrong car. If you get a 6 or a 5, Chris, what do you think you should do?
Should reevaluate their needs.
Right. You got to go back to selection. It's not the right vehicle. But if they give you what would make it a 10 and either price or numbers come out, that's a good sign, guys. That means they love the product. Now you just have to tailor, the numbers and the payments for them. So it's really, really important that on the test drive, we do that. Now, when do you do that? You do that right at the end, because it's about the product before that. So what I'm going to do is when I'm coming back on the test drive, I'm going to talk a little lighter. I'm going to say, hey, let's just wait in the vehicle, but I want to talk to you a little bit about Ryan. What did you do today? We had a lot of fun. Seems like you really like the vehicle. Now, just so that I know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the vehicle? Gives me an answer, wow, that's a really high number. Could we earn your business today if the numbers and terms were right? Why do you guys think I want them to commit this, to doing the numbers if the terms and conditions are right? Taylor?
Because they're pretty much selling themselves when they say it.
Think about this. Think about if they commit to buying the vehicle before the numbers.
It's done.
What do you think your closing ratio is going to be? Okay, we got to do this stuff, guys, on the test drives. Right? It's like a hockey player and Wayne Gretzky. I have it in my wall. You know, I missed 1,000 shots that I didn't take. We got to ask for the business. We're going to ask it when they're hottest after the product presentation. We're going to come back in.